Hello, Scorpio. This is a message for the 22nd until the 28th. This is a general reading. And this week, I'm doing a reading based on Pisces season and what is Pisces season. So this is in regards to a time of reflection. What are you going to be reflecting on? Pisces season asks us to look at our dreams, to listen to our intuition, look at our illusions, and the choices that we have made and what's on the other side of those old stories. So Pisces is also asking you to rest, meditate, and spend time with water. Whether it's a shower, whether it's a bath, whether it's going to the beach, the lake, or grabbing snow and having that melt. Literally. So anything that has to do with water is really good. But it is a time out. I realize coronavirus with the isolation. But during Pisces season, it really is a time to take some time for yourself. And it is acknowledging your own life cycles at this time. So Pisces is also the unseen world, the subconscious mind. So what is that? That's the spiritual life and the physical life. And it's important not to get lost in fantasy and escapism and illusions, which also Pisces can represent. So if you are a subscriber, I want to thank you. And if you're not, hit the button and tap the bell, for I do upload weekly. Let's see the messages. Also, please remember, these are general. If you'd like a personal reading with me, that information is in the description box. So let's see what spirit messages we have here for Scorpio this week. Scorpio, this card wants to come out, and I shall take it. And it says, overcome any obstacles. And at the bottom, we have, so 50 is 5, and then I have bring a gentle touch. So let's see, I will be putting muse on every single one of these just to get a little bit more clarification. So we can get a little bit more on what this obstacle is and so forth. But always when this card comes out with the rhino, it's, you know, when we have choices to make. So there's a choice that's ahead. Maybe there's something that you want to be looking at, but Spirit is asking you to really realize that you have the strength to overcome any obstacles and to break through them. So just realize that this week when this card appears, just know that whatever obstacle, like I said, I will be pulling a muse just to get a little bit more clarification. With my Moon Oracle, the card that comes out is Gratitude. I love this card. It is so beautiful. So 23 again comes to a 5. Wow, you're going through a lot of shifts this week, Scorpio. Scorpio, this really is, like I said, even an obstacle, there's gratitude in that. So whatever challenges come into our life so we can overcome them. And when we overcome with whatever those obstacles are, actually there's growth in that. And that growth is the 5. The 5 is shifting perspective, is changing things, realizing with gratitude why some things happen, why they don't happen. And when obstacles come into our life is about really realizing that, you know what, there's a way to go through this. How can you go through this? And giving gratitude is huge, because the attitude of gratitude is really what the universe is asking. Whenever we're grateful for anything in our life, actually what we do is we expand on that gratitude. So really ask yourself, you know, it's like being grateful for that obstacle, because if that obstacle didn't show up, then you wouldn't know how to handle it. But because the obstacle showed up, you're able to break through that, and hence you see your own strength. And there's a lot of gratitude in that. Also, you know, being grateful for the people that may be helping you, or for whatever that it is right now. So when this card comes up, it is letting go of what you no longer need, right, in gratitude. And as you let go of that, right, and you pay attention to what you have right now, then you see both the positive and the negative of a situation, okay? So let's see with the Oracle of 7, the message that wants to come out for you this week. Let's see what message this card wants to come out. So it's waking the lion. And like I said, we are talking about, you know, strength. And waking the lion is waking that strength within you. This is all about seeing that, realizing that you are way more powerful than you know. And number 19 comes down to a 2. 2 is all about really realizing your own duality and realizing in unity and partnerships with other people. So this is just asking you to move forward with courage through the obstacle, and you will see the gratitude in whatever this painful or difficult situation that is. And as you do, you really get to see your own fears and what it is that you went through. Despite the chaos, you wake up that lion that is within inside of you. So whatever that courage is calling you to show up for this week, are you willing to show up for it and have the courage and the strength and to stay grounded and to really know that it's time, don't go with emotions, temper the emotions and roar like the lion. So let's see what all these are pertaining to. Let's get a little bit clarification using the muse. Let's see. Okay. Wow. I do have a card that fell on the floor, and I will get that. Okay, so we have the first card out is the card of Tower. Now this card came out in its reversal. I wasn't going to read these in its reversal, so to read these in a reversal, the Tower would say that there's a fear of change, that something may or may not happen. You've been getting some red flags and some things that is based on foundation, right? Because the foundation is breaking. This is when the foundation breaks. That is the Tower, is something unexpected that happens. But the Tower is a great card. Why is that? Because the universe comes and helps clear out the things that are not needed within your, wherever you are right now. So whether this is a relationship, whether this is a move, whether this is a job, don't fear that change. And it's going beautifully here with overcome any obstacles. So there is something that wants to change with the 5, right? Because 50 comes to a 5. 5 is about buckle your seatbelt. There's going to be a change. And the Tower represents that. Is giving you a warning here, Scorpio, that there is change ahead. And it's asking you to really look at these changes that are headed your way. So some of these could be in regards to a project, and it could be in regards to the physical realm with the Knight of Material. The Knight of Material is when we start out in something. The page starts out, but the knight is taking action in something. So is there a job? Is there a relationship? Is there something that is maybe you're fearing your safety and your security within this realm? It is saying you can overcome it and go through, because the black is also the shadow. But the horse for me is all about traveling. So you are traveling through this obstacle. We have the Page of Emotion, the Page of Cups. This is beautiful. Now this could also be that you could be dealing with a Taurus. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Virgo or Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You don't have to be. But Page of Emotions with gratitude, yes, really feeling it. Putting it out there, acting as if this is that Piscean card. It is all about the dreamy, right? And I love the page. Why? Because it comes from the heart. It is something new. So there's an offering of something new. And as you see here, there's 2 hands that are holding in this picture again. And again, this is all about, what is it that you're being grateful for? So there can be a helping hand that comes along the way to help you along your path. So pages can also represent, if some of you are in a relationship, this is really talking about the relationship and your foundation within that relationship. So if something is coming down, just know that it's going to be okay. It's going to turn around, and there's no need for you to go into a place of anxiety or fear, because the pages are always about things that become really synchronized. Like I said, when a tower comes down, it's because a foundation, you're to go through with something, okay? And as you do, things align, and you'll see the gratitude in what had to fall. So there's a lot of gratitude that comes down. And my head is going to this card, which is protection. You are protected along this journey, so don't be afraid of the journey. And this is really like whatever that's new that has happened for you, that is what the card is saying. Then we have, I'm going to pull another card for the Waking Lion. And this card wants to come out. Look at that. It's the sun. The sun. Wow, double Leo. But the sun is all about fresh new beginnings. This is such a beautiful reading, Scorpio. Why is that? Because this is gorgeous. The sun is all about the new beginnings. It's about seeing the sunlight at the end of your struggles. This is such a beautiful card because it's so powerful with the sun, with the yellow. This is awakening that newness within your life, really seeing the joy and the happiness in your life, in your family, in your relationships. This is the best card because this is all about seeing the shadows. So the Tower comes and it removes something. Why? Because it really wants to bring something new. The sun's energy is the life itself. It's divine energy. So this is something that now grows, and hence when something gets torn down and then you have to rebuild something, and now it's something that is very emotionally attached to, you really come into a place of attitude of gratitude, right? Feeling the joy, feeling that childlike, feeling very dreamy about it. So you're dreaming something new into fruition, and it's just asking you to have the courage and the strength, because the Sun card is the best card in the deck, and for it to show up, it's like, wow, just trust it, and don't go into any doubt. So let's see from the magical Making Magic. Let's close you out, and the card that fell out is Successful Career, a happy working environment, pay rises and promotions. So for any of you, if this had to do with any kind of work or something that you're working on, just know that yes, there is a happy outcome. So if you are changing jobs, if you're changing homes, if you're changing whatever that is falling away from you, if there was an idea, it didn't work out, it's okay, let it go, because there's something so much better that is headed your way. Just know that for this week. Sending you much love, much light. Until next time, namaste.